hearts on napkin rims. You tripped on the curb, I caught your waist. A spark that time couldn't erase. We talked about stars and your fear of planes, how you'd adopt dogs with human names. I kissed you slow by the parking lot, a future sealed in one reckless shot. First light, I was yours. Ditched my armor on your floor. Promises in Polaroid frames, now they're just ghostly claims. First light, we were golden, a love story freshly molded. You said this is just the start, but you tore it all apart. First light, now it's ashes. Our van goes smashed to fragments. I'm sifting through the remains of a sun that never came. Picnic blanket, cheap champagne. You joked we'd retire in Spain. I bought a ring, just a silver thread. Now it's buried with the things you said. Your co-worker's name slipped out one night, a punchline cloaked in candlelight. I laughed it off, but my ribs still ache for the trust you chose to break. First light, we were golden, a love story freshly molded. You said this is just the start, but you tore it all apart. First light, now it's ashes. Our van goes smashed to fragments. I'm sifting through the remains of a sun that never came. I drive past our diner booth, where you swore I wasn't your truth. The jukebox plays our cheating song. Guess some stars burn wrong. First light, we were golden, a love story freshly molded. You said this is just the start, oh, but you tore it all apart. First light, now it's ashes. Our van goes smashed to fragments. I'm sifting through the remains of a sun that never came.
Yeah. Thought we had something real, something deep. Late night conversations, barely getting sleep. Building castles in the air, thought we'd never fall. Till I caught you sneaking around, making other calls. Every sweet word you said turned bitter cold when I found out the truth that you never told. Playing me for a fool while you played your game. Behind closed doors, calling someone else's name. Trust fall, but nobody's catching. Love lost, pieces need patching. Trust fall, hit the ground hard. Should've known from the start, should've kept up my guard. Remember all them plans we made, future looking bright. Till I saw those messages light up in the night. Try to keep it hidden, but truth don't stay buried. Each lie you told just made the story vary. Now I'm picking up the pieces of what could've been, trying to understand where the real ends and fake begins. Yeah, it hurts to walk away, but hurts more to stay. When trust is broken, ain't nothing left to say. Trust fall, but nobody's catching. Love lost, pieces need patching. Trust fall, hit the ground hard. Should've known from the start, should've kept up my guard. Moving forward solo, that's the only way. Learning from the pain, growing stronger each day. You can keep your excuses, keep your hollow lies. I'm done with the drama, done with compromise. Rising from the ashes of what we had, turning all this anger into something rad. Next chapter's mine to write, my story to tell. Sometimes rock bottom teaches you to fly as well. Trust fall, but nobody's catching. Love lost, pieces need patching. Trust fall, hit the ground hard. Should've known from the start, should've kept up my guard. Moving forward solo, that's the only way. Learning from the pain, growing stronger each day. You can keep your excuses, keep your hollow lies. I'm done with the drama, done with compromise. Rising from the ashes of what we had, turning all this anger into something rad. Next chapter's mine to write, my story to tell. Sometimes rock bottom teaches you to fly as well. Trust fall, but nobody's catching. Love lost, pieces need patching. Trust fall, hit the ground hard. Should've known from the start, should've kept up my guard. Kept up my guard, kept up my guard, kept up my guard.
Should've kept up my guard.
Moving forward solo, that's the only way. Learning from the pain, growing stronger each day. You can keep your excuses, keep your hollow lies. I'm done with the drama, done with compromise. Rising from the ashes of what we had, turning all this anger into something rad. Next chapter's mine to write, my story to tell. Sometimes rock bottom teaches you to fly as well. Trust fall, but nobody's catching. Love lost, pieces need patching. Trust fall, hit the ground hard. Should've known from the start, should've kept up my guard. But we had something real, something think. Late night conversations, barely getting sleep. Building castles in the air, thought we'd never fall. Till I caught you sneaking around, making other calls.
First it was the late nights, then the distant stare. Changed your phone password like I wouldn't care. Small things adding up, but I played it cool, thinking loyalty meant I couldn't be fooled. New friends I never met, stories that didn't align. Always busy when I called, saying everything's fine. Should've seen it in the way you dodged my kiss, or how our conversation started feeling like a miss. Friends tried to tell me, but I shut them down quick. Loyal to a fault, yeah, that's some toxic shit. Defending you to everyone while you was playing games. Behind my back, making me look lame. They say love don't make you blind, it makes you choose to ignore the signs of someone you could lose. Living in this glass house of lies and pretend, while you were out there making our love suspend.
In this glass house we built together, cracks appearing in any weather. Truth's a stone that's bound to shatter everything we thought would matter.
Started canceling plans, last minute something came up. Work meetings running late, filling your coffee cup with lies so sweet they almost tasted true. But poison always finds its way through. Caught you in small lies about where you'd been, just with the girls, but that's not what I'd seen. Posted pictures told a different story than the one you fed me in the morning.
Should've known when you stopped sharing your location, when every question met with hesitation, when our favorite spots became places you'd avoid, like memories that would leave you annoyed. Watching our foundation slowly crack and break, while you acted like there was no stake in all the trust we built through years, now dissolving in unspoken fears.
There like writing on the wall, each excuse a brick before the fall. Change your habits, change your style. Said it was growth, but all the while towards someone else's light, leaving our glass house cold at night. Every text you hid, every call you missed, added to the fog of doubt that kissed our once clear windows, now clouded with lies. I could see the truth in your avoidant eyes, but still I stayed, still I believed in this house of glass where we deceived ourselves, thinking we could keep it standing, while truth was already demanding its price in shattered expectations and broken trust cold revelations.
In this glass house we built together, cracks appearing in any weather. Truth's a stone that's bound to shatter everything we thought would matter.
First time I saw her, at that party in December, eyes locked across the room, man, I still remember how the light hit her face, thought it was a sign from God. Now I'm wondering if angels wear designer fraud, cause everything that glitter ain't gold. Learned that lesson quick, built a foundation on a lie that love don't stick. I'm talking late night FaceTimes, deep conversations, while she was probably laid up, making new relations, man. Ain't it funny how the truth come out, when you think you found a one, life fill you with doubt. I'm talking 3 a.m., checking through her phone, finding out that while I'm sleeping, she ain't alone. This that real pain, the type that make you question love, the type of hurt that make you look to God above. Like, why you let me trust someone who ain't deserve it? Now I'm in this cold world trying to find my purpose. Love's a lie, at least that's what they say, but really it's the people who make it that way. I gave my heart, you gave me games to play. Now I'm just another lesson learned, another price to pay. You know what's crazy? I saw the signs early, but love is blind, and pride can leave you hurting. I was cooking breakfast while you was sending texts to some dude named James, talking about what coming next. I was planning futures while you was planning exits, building up our love while you was being reckless. That's that double life, that January to December, playing me for simple while I'm trying to be a member of your supposed to family, meeting with your mama, while you out here living like a different drama. Just that pain Vinci warned me about on Friday nights, when we was young and thought that love could make it right. Now I'm sitting here, pen bleeding on the page, turning all my pain into minimum wage, cause these words might save somebody else the trouble of thinking love can't burst just like a bubble. But real talk though, I'm grateful for the lesson learned. Sometimes the bridges gotta break before they burn. Had to lose my way to finally find my path, had to feel that pain to finally hear my laugh. This for everybody who been where I've been, thinking love was real, but the real never began. I'm talking true love, not that temporary fix, not that surface level social media mix. They say time heal all, but what they didn't mention is how the scars remain, demanding your attention. But I'm a different person now, perspective changed. Looking back at old texts got me feeling estranged from the person that I was, so desperate to please, putting all my worth in someone's infidelities. Vinci world, no blanket, that's how the story go. Sometimes you gotta lose it all just to finally grow.
Phone lit up at 3 a.m., wasn't meant for me. Message from James saying, baby, when you free. Stomach dropped, world stopped, couldn't breathe. Reality hit like waves in a stormy sea. 5 years of trust crashed in one moment's glance. All our love reduced to circumstance. Scrolled through months of messages and lies, while you lay there sleeping unaware of my demise. Each text a dagger, each photo a wound. Every sweet word to him made my heart swoon in the worst way, watching our love decay in digital proof of where you'd gone astray. They say ignorance is bliss, now I understand how truth can slip right through your hand till it hits you in the dead of night, turning everything you thought was wrong to right.
3 a.m. truths hit different when they come. Watching love die while the world stays numb. Messages never meant for my eyes to see, showing me exactly who you'd rather be.
Sat there till sunrise, reading every word, every plan you made while playing me absurd. Coffee dates, movie nights, intimate scenes, all with him while I was chasing dreams of our future, planning life ahead, while you were sharing someone else's bed. Funny how clarity comes in darkness deep, when the world's asleep and secrets creep out of shadows into harsh phone light, illuminating wrong from right. Every memory now twisted new, wondering which moments were actually true. Cause while I was building us up strong, you were proving everything was wrong. In messages typed in secret hours, while trust and love slowly turned sour. Dawn broke with a different kind of light, as I sat there processing through the night. How someone I gave my whole world to could turn our love into something so untrue. Screenshots taken, evidence saved of how our foundation had been caved by secret meetings, hidden lies, all revealed before my eyes. Now I'm sitting here at breakfast time, watching you wake up acting fine, like you didn't just destroy my trust, turn our golden love to rust. With every message, every plan deceit, every time you thought you were discreet, now the truth's here at 3 a.m. showing me exactly who I am.
3 a.m. truths hit different when they come. Watching love die while the world stays numb. Messages never meant for my eyes to see, showing me exactly who you'd rather be.
Shrugged it off like it was nothing at all. Everyone makes mistakes, I recall. The way you said it, so casual, so light, like you didn't just end our whole life. No tears in your eyes, no shame in your voice, acting like betrayal was just a choice. Like 5 years of trust could be rebuilt with a simple sorry and no guilt. Sitting there watching you rationalize every lie told, every compromise of what we built, what we said we'd be, like loyalty was just a fantasy. The way you smile saying we'll be fine, like trust ain't something that takes time. Treating my pain like a minor scratch, when you know you broke something that won't patch.
Casual wounds cut the deepest, when they act like your pain's the weakest. Playing it cool while your world burns down, acting surprised when you hit the ground.
It was just physical, you tried to explain, like that somehow would ease the pain. It didn't mean anything you claimed, while my whole world was being reframed. Scrolling through your phone like it's show and tell, each message a new level of hell. But you sat there, calm as could be, like this was just a minor injury. No recognition of what you broke, trust turned to ashes, heart to smoke. Just excuses flowing smooth and practiced, like betrayal was something you'd mastered. The way you said, can we move past this? Like trust was something you could fix, with words that felt rehearsed and hollow, expecting forgiveness to follow. shattered pride, watching you take this casual ride through the wreckage of what we built, playing with pain, denying guilt. Every sorry feels like another slap when you treat 5 years like a quick recap of something that meant so little to you, that breaking it felt easy to do. The worst part ain't even what you did, it's how you act like it's no big deal, kid. Like my broken heart's an overreaction to your little moment of distraction. But these casual wounds run deep inside, where your easy words can't hide the truth of what you really thought of us when you turned love to disgust.
Casual wounds cut the deepest when they act like your pain's the weakest. Playing it cool while your world burns down, acting surprised when you hit the ground.
Finally packed up all your pictures in a box, deleted all our messages, changed the locks. Funny how 5 years fit in one container, while memories still playing like a reminder of everything we built and everything we lost. When you decided my love wasn't worth the cost, friends keep asking if I'm sure about this choice, like walking away ain't my only voice left in this situation you created, when trust and respect both evacuated. They say leaving's the hardest part to do, but staying would mean losing what is true about myself, my worth, my dignity. Can't let your actions keep defining me. Sometimes love means loving yourself enough to walk away when things get tough.
Walking away ain't about being strong. Sometimes it's just about knowing what's wrong. Dignity ain't something you can replace. So I'm choosing me at my own pace.
Left your favorite hoodie on your porch last night, along with every letter that you tried to write, explaining how sorry was supposed to fix everything that betrayal tried to mix up in my head about what love should be, and what it means to finally set me free from expectations that you changed somehow, from hoping tomorrow would show me how to trust again when trust is broken, to believe in words left unspoken. But walking away ain't running scared, it's choosing peace over love impaired by lies that cut too deep to mend, by actions that signal the end of everything we said we'd be, when promises meant something to me. They say time heals all wounds eventually, but healing starts when you finally see that some doors need to stay closed tight, so new ones can open to the light of possibilities you couldn't see before, when love kept you anchored to that shore of what was comfortable but wrong, of staying when you should have been gone. This ain't about hate or getting even, it's about finally believing that I deserve more than half-truths, more than love with battle bruised. So I'm walking away with head held high, no more tears left to cry, just lessons learned about self-worth and what it means to put me first.
Walking away ain't about being strong. Sometimes it's just about knowing what's wrong. Dignity ain't something you can replace. So
echo of your footsteps still haunts these halls. Pictures leave shadows on empty walls. Muscle memory keeps setting plates for two in the space that used to be me and you. Silence hits different when you're alone. Every creak and whisper makes itself known. Netflix asking, still watching like it knows that your side of the couch cold as it shows. Series finales we'll never see together. Bookmarked pages we won't read forever. Half-empty closet screaming your absence while I'm here dealing with the resonance of a life built for two, now lived by one. Learning how to be alone, it ain't fun, but necessary like the space between heartbeats trying to find their routine. Empty rooms speak louder than crowds. Memories hanging like storm clouds. Learning to dance with the quiet, while yesterday's echoes run riot. Your coffee mug still sits in the cabinet. Last time you used it, we still had magic. Now it's just porcelain collecting dust, like all the promises that lost their trust. Found your hairpin under the bathroom sink. Made me stop and finally think about how life scatters little pieces of you in places I ain't even passing through. Deleted your number but still know it by heart. Muscle memory playing its part in this symphony of solitude, where every small thing shifts the mood, from getting by to getting lost, and thoughts about what this all cost. When empty rooms become a home, where memories teach you how to grow. They say the hardest part is the routine, when normal becomes something obscene, like cooking meal size just for one, or sleeping before night is done. No more good morning texts to send, no more inside jokes to tend. Just empty space where love used to be, teaching independence to set me free. But in these rooms of echoed past, I'm learning something built to last, a strength I never knew I had, when sharing space was all I had. Sometimes emptiness fills you up with truth that's harder than love, teaching lessons in the quiet about how peace can end the riot. Empty rooms speak louder than crowds. Memories hanging like storm clouds. Learning to dance with the quiet, while yesterday's echoes run riot. Empty rooms speak louder than crowds. Memories hanging like storm clouds. Learning to dance with the quiet, while yesterday's echoes run riot.
Looking in the mirror, having conversations with the version of me that needs explanations about why I let things go so far before I noticed the falling star of what we had, what I thought was real. Now learning how to truly feel without validation from your touch, or thinking love should cost this much. Strange how clarity comes in reflection when you're forced into introspection by circumstances you didn't choose, but somehow couldn't afford to lose. They say self-love is the highest kind, when you're leaving broken pieces behind of who you were when someone else was writing stories about yourself. Mirror talks hitting different now, teaching lessons on why and how, building strength from what was broken through words that need to be spoken. Started seeing things I couldn't see before, like how I made myself feel less to give you more, how I dimmed my light to make yours shine, thinking sacrifice was love's design. But self-worth ain't about what others give, it's about how you choose to live, with or without someone's validation, building your own solid foundation. Each morning brings another chance to look myself in the eyes and dance with possibilities I couldn't see when your love was defining me. Growth ain't linear,
clear. That's what I learned through all these bridges that got burned. Sometimes you gotta face yourself alone to find the strength that's always shown. Now these mirror talks are getting easier as my vision's getting clearer about what I deserve and what I need when love's no longer making me bleed. For validation that never came when I was playing someone else's game. But standing here, I'm standing tall, no longer afraid of the fall. 'Cause I know now what I couldn't see when your love was blinding me to all the ways I gave away pieces of myself day by day. But mirror talk's been teaching me how strength comes from setting yourself free to be the person you're meant to be when love ain't about losing me. Mirror talk's hitting different now, teaching lessons on why and how, building strength from what was broken through words that need to be spoken.
iPhone memories showing me the past. Pictures from when I thought love would last. It's different now, looking through these frames without feeling fire from those old flames. June 23rd, our first road trip west. Ocean breeze, your head on my chest. Now I can smile at what we shared without feeling broken or impaired. December 12th, that Christmas fair. Hot chocolate steam in winter air. These memories don't hurt like before, just chapters closed, nothing more. Timestamp showing growth in real time, how healing turns pain a storyline. Each photo now a lesson learned, not about the bridges burned.
Timestamps marking moments past, teaching how nothing's built to last. But the growth that comes from letting go is worth more than gold. That's what I know.
Found our old text from summer nights when love felt pure and hopes burned bright. Funny how words once held so dear now read like scripts from yesteryear. August 9th, that beach sunset, last good day before regret. Now it's just another memory stored in a heart that's been restored by time's slow healing, gentle touch, teaching me I'm worth so much more than what was left behind. In messages I used to find myself lost in night after night. Now they're just words in black and white. Timestamp showing how far I've come from when those words left me numb. Photo albums organized by date show the evolution of my fate. From someone lost in love's disguise to someone finally growing wise. Each timestamp marks another step in learning how to accept that good things end but better comes when healing finally overcomes the pain that used to define every picture, every line. Now these memories just remind of lessons left behind, like chapters in a book well read. Not about the tears once shed, but about the strength that grew when timestamps made me new. Timestamps marking moments past, teaching how nothing's built to last. But the growth that comes from letting go is worth more than gold. That's what I know. Got your message last night, said you miss me. How you've changed now and wish I could see the person you've become since I left, since the trust between us met its death. Funny how growth comes when things are done, when the damage can't be undone. You're saying all the things I wanted to hear, back when your lies were crystal clear. But timing's everything they say, and yours ran out that painful day when casual words cut deep inside, while my dignity and trust both died. Now you're standing at my door with flowers, like love can be fixed in hours, when it took months to rebuild me into someone who could finally be free. Return to sender, address unknown. This heart ain't where you left it, it's grown. Some letters don't need reading twice, some prices already paid their price. You're speaking about second chances now, like trust is something you can just allow. Back into a heart that learned to beat without the rhythm of your deceit. Said you've changed, maybe that is true, but honey, so have I. I'm somebody new, built from pieces that you left behind, when loyalty was too hard to find. In your world of casual betrayal, where love's just another fairy tale to be rewritten when convenient, when guilt becomes too lenient. But I ain't the same person anymore, the one who'd wait behind closed doors for explanations that never came, while you played your little game. It's ironic how life works sometimes, how growth shows up in different designs. You had to lose me to find yourself, while I found me on that same shelf, where you left my heart that early day, when trust and love both slipped away. Now you're back with promises anew, but I'm done with proving things to you. This ain't about revenge or spite, it's about finally seeing light in spaces where your shadow dwelled, in truths that time has since revealed. Some doors are better left closed tight, some wrongs don't need to be made right, some returns get marked and dressed unknown, when peace means leaving past alone. Return to sender, address unknown. This heart ain't where you left it, it's grown. Some letters don't need reading twice, some prices already paid their price. I'm standing in a new light, everything's so much brighter. Didn't know I could feel this way, till I learned how to be okay. On my own in this new light, finally feeling so right. Sometimes you gotta lose your way to find yourself in a brand new day. Woke up this morning, something felt different, like the weight on my chest was finally distant. Looked in the mirror, saw someone strong, someone who finally knows where they belong. No more questioning my every move, no more trying hard to prove that I'm worthy of somebody's love, when self-love is more than enough. Now I'm walking with my head up high, not afraid to touch the sky, 'cause breaking down led to breaking free of who you thought I had to be. Now every step feels like my own, every victory I've grown into someone I'm proud to be. Finally free. And I know that this glow comes from inside. No more need to hide. I'm standing in a new light. Everything's so much brighter. Didn't know I could feel this way, till I learned how to be okay. On my own in this new light. Finally feeling so right. Sometimes you gotta lose your way to find yourself in a brand
brand new day. Your message came through just yesterday, asking if we could find a way back to what we used to be. But that version's not really me, 'cause I've grown into something more than the heart you broke before. Now I'm dancing to my own beat. Victory tastes so sweet. Looking back, I had to fall to learn how to stand so tall. In this light that shows me clear, all the strength that brought me here. Some lessons cost a heavy price, but they only taught me twice how beautiful life can be when you set yourself free. And I know